Hey, Hurricane Laura update. It has made landfall. So let's get the latest information on that. And this video might be a little slow because I'm watching multiple streams about what's going on. Let's get the latest public advisory as of 1 a.m. Extremely dangerous category 4. Excuse me. Extremely dangerous category 4. Hurricane Laura makes landfall near Cameron, Louisiana. Catastrophic storm surge, extreme winds, and flash flooding are occurring in parts of Louisiana. Location is 29.8 north, 93.3 west, about 30 miles south-southwest of Lake Charles, Louisiana, which just recently had a complete failure of the power transmission system. And it's about 40 miles east of Port Arthur, Texas. Maximum sustained winds are 150 miles an hour. Movement is north at 15 miles an hour. Minimum social pressure 938 millibars. And this is one hell of a storm. So let's show you what's going on here. So the power has gone out in Lake Charles, Louisiana. I was watching it, and we'll show you if we're going to go back, and you're going to see the flashing that has been occurring as the transformers were going down. So I'm just going to take this back a little bit here so you can see what happened here. If we can get this to work. So the transmission system went down in Lake Charles about 10 minutes ago. There you go. So you can see what happened here. Let's see if we can get that in here. You have to be patient. But the transmission system went down. I'm going to put a link to this stream. But you're going to see the transmission system go down here in a moment. There it goes. This is Lake Charles on the left. You can see a bright flash. These are a little, they come in at different times, but the eye wall has now come into Lake Charles. And you will see here that the power will be going out there as well. That one's a little behind the other one, but you're going to see a bright flash right there. Let's see, okay, you'll see a bright flash and it'll go out. So that's the transmission system failing. And they've lost all their transmission lines into Lake Charles now. So they have a complete blackout in Lake Charles. And I wanted to show you what was going on, but there you go. There's the transformer. See that? There you go. So that's, well, not a transformer, but that's the substation that feeds Lake Charles that has failed. And now they are in a complete blackout in Lake Charles. It was trying to re-energize, but it has now completely failed. So hold on a second. We'll play this back again. It looks like there is some power in Lake Charles again. I'm not sure if that is. You can still see the flashing going on. Oh, there you go again. So it looks like the power lines are trying to re-energize, but they're not really trying to get this to the live portion here. There you go. There's the so you got basically you have a transmission system failure. Maybe a couple of transmission lines are trying to hang on, but they will be going down. Let's take a look at the current observations here. That was just a sound from the. Let's look at some of the observations right now from here. Well, you know what? We'll do that. Let's see where. Let's visualize this and see where it's all at. Go to tropical tidbits here. Tropical tidbits, storm info. Here's Hurricane Laura. Let's get the infrared satellite up here so you can see it making landfall. There you go, making landfall in I forgot the name of the city already. Cameron, Louisiana. So there you go. Very healthy storm still. Healthy Category 4 hurricane, 150 mile an hour winds. Let me pull up the latest here. And again, that's our live streams here that I've been watching. So let's go ahead and get the weather and hazards map here out. And I will look at this on radar as well. Actually, probably overload it. Oh, well, let's not overlay the radar. Let's look at the observations here. And get the latest observations of what's going on here, because there's some really strong winds. And the weather service in Lake Charles oh, look at this. So here you go, Lake Charles Airport, east wind 85 miles an hour with a gust to 128. So there you go, another observation that has a gust to 83. These are some really strong winds that are now in Lake Charles is really getting hammered right now. They're in the eye wall. They're going to be in the eye wall for the next couple of hours. Let me go to the radar for Lake Charles as well, and then we will look at the latest power outages. But again, there is no power in Lake Charles. They have more or less whatever they have is hanging by a thread at this point. It will go down. If it's not, there's no power lines, no transmission system that can take these kind of winds. This is another observation from Lake Charles, east at 66 with a gust to 98. Let's take a look at that radar. So again, you can take a look at where this thing is. Here you go. Here's Lake Charles. Lake Charles is now in the eye wall, and they may get the western edge of the eastern edge of the eye. We'll have to see what happens, but they are now in the eye wall. So let's go to the power outage map here, and it has refreshed. I think it is refreshed. Yes. So Calico County, we have. I'm sure that's going to be even higher now. Almost a complete power failure here, as the power is going out everywhere pretty much. Where this thing is hitting, there's no real area that's going to be able to hold on to power in these kind of conditions. Pretty much this whole area will be completely out. Again, Lake Charles has lost power, and many other areas are going down, as well as the transmission system is failing. And expect these power outages to continue to spread north as Laura makes its way north.